Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Carter's appeal for hope in Taylor's inspiring discovery. According to the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the week of March 24th to 28th, Sheila Sharp will break some shocking news, and Taylor Hayes will make an explosive discovery. There will be a lot going on the CBS soap opera because Carter Walton will also make a plea to Hope Logan. Hope will first become enraged when Carter joins the Forresters and complies with Ridge Forrester's demand. Carter will insist that their love future is unaffected by this, even though he won't give up his career for Hope. Hope will be furious with Carter for not keeping his word and helping her the way she wanted him to. Hope's perspective on this relationship will undoubtedly shift as a result, so how will she react to Carter's request that they stay together? Hope will have to make a difficult choice about whether or not to remain with Carter. Daphne Rose will discuss Carter's incredible character with Zend Forrester Dominguez in the interim. According to BNB teasers, Daphne will make another love move for Carter shortly since she is determined to keep him away from Hope. Will Daphne get Carter to hook up with her or perhaps plant another kiss? She'll celebrate Hope's exile with Steffy Forrester over there. Although Steffy will feel as though things are improving, she will still have to cope with the turmoil surrounding Luna Nozawa's pardon. We'll see if the subject of Luna's release comes up when John Finnegan visits Forrester Creations to talk to Steffy. When Luna flirts with Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, at Il Giardino, she will make good use of that freedom. Will's heart still belongs to Elector Forrester for the time being, even though Luna will begin her quest to win it. Sheila will update Deacon Sharp on her finding DNA connection to Luna as Will tries to express his true feelings to Electra. When Deacon learns that Luna got away with it and that she is actually Sheila's grandchild, you can guarantee he will lose his cool. Deacon may claim that there is no possibility of his ever adopting Luna, but Sheila will be shocked by his response and feel that he ought to be more encouraging of her family. In addition, Taylor is going to learn something that will undoubtedly make her furious as well. Taylor will not approve when she discovers Brooke Logan pleading with Ridge Forrester to get back together. Ridge will need to choose a woman to be his romantic companion, though. Now that the chaos surrounding Forrester Creations is resolved, Brooke will hope that Ridge will pick her, but it appears that Ridge is more likely to choose Taylor. We should also emphasize that Hope, Brooke, Steffy, Taylor, Katie Logan, and Donna Logan will all be included in an exciting all-female episode that will air in honor of Women's History Month. Since Heather Tom wrote, directed, and appeared in this episode, she had a significant influence on many elements of it. Make sure to tune in on March 27th. Since the focus of that episode will be mothers and daughters, the Brooke and Hope confrontation that appears in the promo for BNB's week of March 24th to 28th may be included. According to teasers for the Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke will show Hope some tough love and forecast that she will experience more heartbreak unless she learns to accept responsibility. Hope gives Steffy a serious warning: karma is on the way. After losing her fashion brand, Hope Logan gives Steffy Forrester a terrifying warning, according to spoilers for the Bold and the Beautiful. Hope says retribution will strike as Steffy celebrates her win, implying plans for retaliation that might involve Finn in light of Luna's reappearance. A stark warning from Hope: karma is coming. Steffy's bravado against Hope causes dangerous implications. Hope Logan gave Steffy Forrester a terrifying warning in a startling altercation at Forrester Creations that has soap opera viewers talking. Hope didn't hold back after losing her fashion line and, in effect, her entire career. She warned her longtime competitor that karma is coming, and given recent events, it may come true sooner than anyone anticipated. The world of Hope comes crashing down. Since Steffy's deliberate choice to shut down Hope for the future entirely, the tension between these two has escalated to a breaking point. Steffy had to fire Hope's entire fashion line and position at the company. It wasn't enough to just marginalize her. Hope's personal and professional lives are in ruins as a result of this crushing blow. Steffy, what goes around comes around. In a furious discussion that left onlookers speechless, Hope threatened, karma is coming. Even though Steffy didn't seem to mind this threat, her assurance may be misguided considering the storm that was building right before her eyes. A new deadly alliance between Luna and Sheila. Steffy ignores a risky new partnership that is developing right in front of her as she revels in her triumph over Hope. After gaining her independence, Luna Nozawa has unexpectedly partnered with Sheila Sharp. This unholy alliance's foundation? Sheila, Finn's birth mother, and Luna, his recently disclosed daughter, are both related to him by blood. Their united goal, gaining access to Finn, whom Steffy has continuously barred, is made possible by their familial ties. Luna's intense need for a familial bond makes her unpredictable, while Sheila's violent and manipulative past makes her a dangerous foe. In Steffy's well-planned existence, they combine to create a powder keg that is ready to burst. Steffy's risky marriage. As if career strife and bitter rivals weren't enough, Steffy and Finn's marriage is beginning to show worrying signs of weakness. Steffy's resolve to keep Sheila and Luna isolated from their family is in direct opposition to Finn's instinctive wish to bond with his recently found daughter Luna. The couple is clearly at odds as a result of this internal struggle, with Finn growing more and more irritated with Steffy's unyielding attitude. Now, the question is whether Luna and Sheila would take advantage of these flaws to further erode the bond between husband and wife. Hope's karma warning, vengeful or prophetic? Is Hope's karma warning a clue to her own plans for retaliation, or does it stem from a sincere belief in cosmic justice? Hope doesn't appear to be upset about the possibility, even if she might not have to directly contribute to Steffy's demise. Carter is at a crossroads in her career and personal life since she is unwilling to leave Forrester Creations in support of Hope. Even though she has found strength in her connection with Carter, their romance may come to an end if he decides to stay at Forrester in spite of Steffy's treatment of Hope. The ideal storm. Steffy might have been oblivious to the more serious dangers in her life because she was so focused on getting Hope out of Forrester Creations. Steffy has unintentionally set up the ideal circumstances for her own demise, including Hope's foreboding warning, Luna and Sheila's unholy alliance, and the escalating conflict in her marriage to Finn. Will Hope's karma forecast come to pass? Will Steffy be undone by her own decisions, or will it be through direct action? There's no doubt that Steffy should keep an eye on her back because, with adversaries around her from all sides, the karma Hope foresaw may materialize sooner rather than later. Will Spencer panics and Brooke roasts Hope take center stage, offering a powerful blend of high-stakes suspense, emotional upheaval, and familial strife. These storylines explore themes of loyalty, treachery, and the repercussions of one's actions in addition to highlighting the complexity of the characters' relationships. As a mother who has always been fiercely protective and passionate, Brooke Logan finds herself in a conflict with her daughter Hope Logan that is both emotionally charged and cruel. The combination of exasperation, worry, and a desire to shield her daughter from what she believes to be a perilous or misdirected path is probably what motivates Brooke to roast Hope. In addition to being a display of parental tough love, Brooke's roasting of Hope also reflects her underlying anxieties and insecurities. Although Brooke has always wanted the best for her kids, Hope, who has found it difficult to forge her own identity apart from her mother's influence, has frequently viewed her approach as controlling or invasive. As Brooke and Hope's divergent viewpoints and values collide in a dramatic and emotionally intense discussion, this showdown represents the climax of their growing distance from one another. As she exposes her displeasure and worry for Hope, Brooke's remarks are probably going to be scathing and nasty. This instance serves as a sobering reminder of the difficulties in negotiating the intricate dynamics of a mother-daughter relationship, where affection and discord frequently coexist. Brooke's vicious roasting may serve as a wake-up call for Hope, making her face the repercussions of her behavior and how it affects people around her. As Brooke is compelled to face her own shortcomings and the ways in which her actions have exacerbated the conflict between her and Hope, it might also be a moment of reckoning for her. The Logan Forrester Spencer family as a whole, not just Brooke and Hope, is going to suffer significant repercussions from this altercation. Since they must deal with the aftermath from Brooke and Hope's argument, the involvement of other characters like Liam Spencer and Ridge Forrester may complicate matters further. As the little child is trapped in the middle of the adult disputes going on around him, Will Spencer's worry adds still another level of drama. Will, who has always represented fragility and innocence, is probably going to be greatly impacted by the conflict and strife in his family. His panic may be brought on by a number of things, like seeing Brooke and Hope fight, feeling the tension between his parents, or finding himself in a position he doesn't fully comprehend. In addition to being a personal tragedy, Will's terror also speaks to larger issues of loyalty, family, and the effects of adult conflicts on kids. Because Will is compelled to confront his own emotions and the ways in which the behaviors of the adults in his life have affected his sense of safety and well-being, this plotline offers a wealth of opportunities for character development. The knowledge that Will's parents and other family members are having a hard time resolving their own disputes and difficulties is probably going to add to the emotional burden of his panic. Will's worry might have a cascading effect on his relationships with his parents, grandparents, and other significant characters, possibly resulting in betrayals and unexpected alliances. As the protagonists struggle with their emotions and the repercussions of their acts, the interaction between these two storylines, Brooke roasts hope and Will Spencer panics, creates a rich tapestry of drama and passion. These plotlines have been expertly combined by the authors to produce an engaging and realistic story. As the characters are compelled to face their own shortcomings and the ways in which their actions have affected those around them, the themes of family strife, loyalty, and the effects of adult decisions on children are thoroughly examined. These episodes' high point will undoubtedly be the actors' performances, which vividly capture the depth and unadulterated emotion of the characters' lives. Brooke is portrayed by Catherine Kelly Lang, who is expected to give a strong and complex portrayal that captures the character's annoyance and inner battle to keep her kids safe. As Hope struggles with feelings of betrayal and the urge for independence, Annika Noel, who plays the character, is certain to bring her signature passion and emotional depth to the part. As he negotiates the emotional complexity of his family's disputes, the young actor portraying Will Spencer is probably going to give a sincere and moving performance. Fans of The Bold and the Beautiful will find these episodes to be a must-watch because of the mix of these performances and the skillfully written plot. These series' themes, family conflict, loyalty, and the effects of adult decisions on children, are ageless and universal, striking a deep and intimate chord with viewers. The plot of Brooke roasts hope and Will Spencer panics, which keeps delving into the relationships and lives of its adored characters, is proof of the program's capacity to produce gripping and emotionally impactful drama. Viewers can anticipate an emotional roller coaster with many twists and turns, as well as moments of triumph and grief, as the impact from these events develops. It remains to be seen whether Will's panic will make the adults in his life face their own shortcomings, whether Brooke's roasting of hope will bring about healing or more division, and how these decisions will affect the larger family dynamic. There's little doubt that The Bold and the Beautiful's drama and passion will keep viewers enthralled as it delves into the intricacies of family, love, and the human condition. Brooke's brutal berating of Hope and Dad Deacon's rescue. These storylines explore themes of commitment, forgiveness, and the extent a parent will go to in order to protect their kid, in addition to highlighting the complexity of family dynamics. Long a divisive character on the show, Deacon Sharp plays the part of the unlikely hero by helping Hope in her hour of need. Deacon is in a position where he may finally demonstrate his value as a father after struggling with his previous transgressions and his desire to atone for them. Because of his past of deception and dubious decisions, his relationship with Hope has always been tense and complicated. Nevertheless, Deacon steps up to the plate during this crisis, proving that even the most defective people can develop and improve. In addition to being a show of paternal love, his choice to save Hope demonstrates his resolve to atone for his previous transgressions. Because Deacon's actions make Hope and the other characters rethink how they see him, this plotline offers a wealth of opportunities for character growth. Deacon's intervention might be a game-changer for Hope, who has always struggled with her desire to establish a relationship with her father and her allegiance to her mother, Brooke. It might also act as a trigger for Hope to face her own emotions regarding her father and his influence on her life. As the tension between mother and daughter reaches a breaking point, Brooke's harsh criticism of Hope adds even another level of complication to the plot. As she confronts Hope about her decisions and behavior, Brooke, who has always been intensely protective of her kids, is tested to the breaking point. In addition to expressing her annoyance, Brooke's criticism of Hope also reflects her underlying anxieties and insecurities. Although Brooke has always wanted the best for her kids, her methods have frequently been viewed as intrusive and domineering. As Brooke and Hope's divergent viewpoints and values collide in a dramatic and emotionally intense discussion, this showdown represents the climax of their growing distance from one another. As she exposes her displeasure and worry for Hope, Brooke's remarks are probably going to be scathing and nasty. This instance serves as a sobering reminder of the difficulties in negotiating the intricate dynamics of a mother-daughter relationship, where affection and discord frequently coexist. Brooke's harsh criticism might serve as a wake-up call for Hope, making her face the repercussions of her behavior and how it affects people around her. As Brooke is compelled to face her own shortcomings and the ways in which her actions have exacerbated the conflict between her and Hope, it might also be a moment of reckoning for her. The Logan Forrester Spencer family as a whole, not just Brooke and Hope, is going to suffer significant repercussions from this altercation. Deacon's role in this plot adds another level of intrigue because he has the potential to either increase tension or act as a unifying factor. Given their shared past and the part Deacon has played in Brooke's life, their connection has always been complex. When he and Brooke are forced to face their common past and how it has influenced their present, his choice to save Hope may rekindle long-standing animosities between them. However, as Deacon's intervention compels Brooke to reconsider her own parenting style and her relationship with Hope, it may also present a chance for healing. As the protagonists struggle with their emotions and the repercussions of their acts, the interaction between these two storylines, Brooke's brutal berating of Hope and Dad Deacon to the rescue, creates a rich tapestry of drama and passion. These plotlines have been expertly combined by the authors to produce an engaging and realistic story. As the characters are compelled to face their own shortcomings and the ways in which their actions have affected those around them, the themes of family, loyalty, and redemption are thoroughly examined. These episodes' high point will undoubtedly be the actors' performances, which vividly capture the depth and unadulterated emotion of the characters' lives. Deacon is portrayed by Sean Cannon, who is expected to give a strong and complex portrayal that captures the character's quest for atonement and his wish to be a better father. As a mother battling her own anxieties and insecurities, Catherine Kelly Lang, who plays Brooke, is certain to bring her signature passion and intensity to the part. Hope, played by Annika Noel, is expected to give a moving and emotionally charged performance as she deals with the consequences of her father's involvement and her mother's reprimands. Fans of The Bold and the Beautiful will find these episodes to be a must-watch because of the mix of these performances and the skillfully written plot. These series' themes, parental love, the intricacies of familial bonds, and the need for atonement, are ageless and universal, striking a deep and intimate chord with viewers. As it continues to examine the lives and relationships of its adored characters, the plot of Dad Deacon to the rescue and Brooke's brutal berating of Hope is proof of the program's capacity to produce gripping and emotionally impactful drama. Viewers can anticipate an emotional roller coaster with many twists and turns, as well as moments of triumph and grief, as the impact from these events develops. It remains to be seen if Brooke's criticism of Hope would strengthen their differences or if Deacon's intervention will bring about healing and reconciliation. There's little doubt that The Bold and the Beautiful's drama and passion will keep viewers enthralled as it delves into the intricacies of love, family, and the human condition. The children of Eric Forrester despise him. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, there may be a reason why all of his kids, aside from one, of course, are avoiding him. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Eric Forrester is hated by his kids. We're talking about Eric Forrester, as you are undoubtedly already aware, because there is a lot of conjecture on social media that his kids must despise him. This is due to the fact that Ridge Forrester appears to be the only person who has remained in this made-up town of Los Angeles. It appears that everyone else has moved on or simply no longer wants to interact with their father. Since Ridge is the one who is allegedly taking over Forrester Creations once Eric steps down, many B&B fans have come to believe that Eric's primary attention is solely on Ridge. But is the rest of his family even important to him? Naturally, there was a lot of discussion about the issue on the internet. Ridge is the only Forrester kid who matters these days, some have even said in response to the circumstance. Furthermore, Steffy is the only significant Forrester grandchild. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. What will happen to Eric Forrester next? I'm willing to wager that the majority of the writing staff would have to look it up in order to name all of Eric's children and grandchildren. 4 out of 5 of Eric's children were unreachable on safari in Africa, another B&B lover commented. Presumably, they went back to Paris. They haven't come to speak with Eric in person. That, in my opinion, speaks something about Eric's character as a father. What a brother Ridge is, too. Ego so large that they can only exist on another continent. Additionally, this comment was made, since soap operas are no longer as popular as they once were, the show's budget has drastically decreased, and the episodes are shorter than 30 minutes. Thus, they are unable to have a bigger cast. Too little money or time for it.